Respectable Chandrajit Banerjee, Director General of CII, Respectable Srimati Gitanjali Vikram Kirloskar, the Chairperson of Kirloskar System, distinguished dignitaries, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Vikram Kirloskar's death is really very, very unfortunate. Still I am feeling that his health was good, and I never understand what is the reason for that. One of the most important reasons, apart from all the things, he was my good friend. He was a statesman of auto industry. And one of the important things which is related with him, that he is always supporting innovation, new technology, and particularly for the green energy. He presented me once in Nagpur how he designed his factory, how he making water conservation, how he using solar energy, how he making the plantation of the trees. And everything was he give me the details about it. His commitment for ecology and environment was very remarkable. Really, it is to be great thing for the country that Vikram convinced Toyota to come to India in 1997, committed for clean and safe transport. And the most important thing is, he built 25 greenfield projects in auto industry. Whenever we write the history of auto industry, particularly the green energy, Vikram's name will be the first there because people will always remember him. I know that either it is in politics and in government, when you can talk anything out of box, no one is ready to believe you and no one is ready to implement that. And somewhere we need to take the leadership that yes, we must do it. And that is to be most important thing, that Vikram has taken a lot of initiative. The flex engine, I am constantly pursuing him, anytime at night, somewhere. Vikram, what is about that flex engine? When you are going to launch? I was constantly making follow-up for that. The problem in Indian industry, Indian economy, that we have the import of fossil fuel of 16 lakh crores. First of all, this is an economic problem where we are facing crucial problem, having import of 16 lakh crore of fossil fuel. The second problem is pollution. In all our major cities, we are seriously facing the problem of air pollution. And because of air pollution, lot of people are facing health problems. You just take the example of Delhi. I remember once I was in London and one family meet me and say, we have just cancelled our flights tickets to Delhi because the pollution in Delhi is very high. It's very unfortunate. And this pollution is creating a lot of problem. And being a road minister, transport minister, I am responsible for 40% of air pollution in this country. So it's really a big challenge to my ministry that how we are going to resolve this problem. Our Prime Minister has already given the commitment of making 2070, up to 2070, we will make carbon neutral country. And that is to be zero carbon pollution, 0% is a big challenge. And transport sector is contributing 40% of air pollution. And that is the reason that we need to think seriously about it. The transportation industry, 330 million metric ton of CO2 emissions from transport industry. Transport sector, 85% of fossil fuel dependent. And 35 to 40% pollution because of petrol and diesel. India is the third largest market, vehicle market in the world now. When I taken charge as a minister, the size of the industry was 7.5 lakh crore. Presently, it is 12.5 lakh crore. And just 3 months before, we surpassed Japan and now our number is third in the world as far as the automobile manufacturing industry is concerned. And so, our dream is, within 5 years, to make Indian automobile industry number one manufacturing hub in the world. So, this is a very important industry. This is the industry which is giving maximum revenue as a part of GST to the state and central government. This is the industry which is up till now create 4 crore 50 lakh jobs, and which are very important. I always telling to the people that the industry people are not only wealth creator, they are the job creator. And creating jobs is a big challenge for the country because our population is every time increasing. And our agriculture sector is facing very, very crucial problem. And that is the reason from 2004, we are working like a missionaries on the principle of diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. Before going to this subject, we need to understand what are the problems in agriculture. Once upon a time, at the time of 47, our 85 to 90% of population belongs to rural and agriculture India. But we have 30% migration. And this migration is because of agriculture is not economically viable. And that is the reason now today we have wheat surplus, rice surplus, sugar surplus, corn surplus. Our MSP is on a higher side and market price in the lower side. Every year government has to pay for MSP 1,50,000 crores. And still the farmers are facing crucial problem. The rate of seeds, fertilizers, insecticide increasing 4 times, 5 times more. But the rate of wheat, rice, sugar and corn, it is market driven economy. It is global economy. The Brazil decides what will be the rate of soybean oil. USA will decide what is the rate of corn. And now this is a problem that somewhere we have to make economically viable agriculture. And for that reason, we need to diversify agriculture towards energy and power sector. We have sugar factories. The sugar factories position is not good. Because every year we are increasing the cost of sugar cane and we are reducing the cost of sugar. So their economic viability is not there. But in 178 parliamentary constituency, the sugar cane farmers are dominated. And for that reason, now we have decided to make ethanol from C molasses, ethanol from B molasses, ethanol from broken rice, ethanol from food grain, ethanol from corn. And now we have a project in Panipat where Indian Oil has started making ethanol from parali, rice straw. They are making 1 lakh liter of ethanol, 150 ton of biobitumen and bio-aviation fuel. Now in the whole world it is decided that 1% of bio-aviation fuel they are going to add into the petroleum aviation fuel. So we can make also aviation fuel from ethanol. 2 liter of ethanol is giving 1 liter of bio-aviation fuel. So today there is a huge potential for ethanol. Now ethanol is an alternative for petrol, and by which we can save our imports and reduce the pollution. Now, as far as the statistics is concerned, by using ethanol, by creating ethanol economy, we can save 1 lakh crore for the country. And that can be diverted towards agriculture, rural and tribal area, and which is going to increase our growth rate in agriculture, which is very important. Presently, we have 12% in our GDP growth, 12% from agriculture and allied industry, 22 to 24% from manufacturing sector, and 52 to 56% from the service sector. And the population belongs to agriculture is 65%. And that is the reason in the rural area, the problem of unemployment, problem of poverty we are facing. So now we need to develop ethanol economy. I will request the management of Toyota Japan that it will be a great thing in the name of Vikram Kirloskar that as early as possible you start your flex engine car in India. I really request you that you make it as early as possible, and that will be a great regards and respect and memory for Vikram Kirloskar, because he was the main person who tried his level best to start this flex engine in India with your cooperation. It's very important. Today, the diesel generator sets, we have 6 lakh mobile towers in India. One tower consumes around 8,000 liters of diesel, and now the cost is 25,000 crore every year, creating pollution. We can make our generator set onto ethanol or methanol and even on CNG. It is cost effective, import substitute, economically viable and pollution free. So my suggestion is, even for ethanol also, now we have started drones in agriculture. And now the drones are on lithium-ion battery. So the small flex engine on petrol, we can use ethanol. And I am seeing that within 2 years, there will be 5 to 6 lakh drones in India for agriculture spraying. Now we are using nano urea. Now 1 acre of sugarcane, we are using 4 bags of urea and 4 bags of this compound mixture. Now because of the technology, nanotechnology, we can only use 2 bottles of mixed fertilizer and urea. Because when we use fertilizer directly with the hand, 75% is wastage and 25% is going to the plant. By using by drone, 75% is going to the plant and 25% is only wastage. So farmer can save the 4 bags of fertilizer. So the small engine, the petrol engine or flex engine, we can run on ethanol. So there are a lot of potential, I feel that, and where huge potential is there and the economic viability is there. The sustainable aviation fuel is very important. It is made from agri-bio feedstock. Now we have the project in Numaligarh in Assam, where we are making bioethanol from bamboo. Yes. And now the managing director is shifted from Nagpur. In MECL he was MD. Now he is in Numaligarh. When he meet me, I tell him, you do one thing. You have a pipeline to Bangladesh for petrol and diesel from Numaligarh refinery. You add 15%, 20% ethanol in petrol and send to Bangladesh. There will be saving for Bangladesh. There will be less pollution in Bangladesh, and you can use 20% ethanol and giving job opportunity to young people of Northeast, where they can cut the bamboo and they can give it to you, and that can create a new economy for that. Even I feel that the planning to mandate use of 1% sustainable aviation fuel by 2025. So we can make it. Already Indian Oil has already started the production in Panipat. Then we can go up to 5% blending in India in future. At the same time, I feel that the Indian Oil is now setting up a plant with a capacity of 87,000 tons of SAF, sustainable aviation fuel. It is to be a new field. In Europe, they are going to mandate of 2% use from 2025, the bio-aviation fuel. We have successfully implemented taking Spice jet plane from Dehradun to Delhi by using 50% bio-aviation fuel. And 2 years before, in our fighter jet, at the program of 26 January, our fighter jet and helicopters, they run 100% on biofuel. In Brazil already, they are using ethanol, adding into their fuel, and 100% ethanol somewhere they are using in their fighter jet. So this can be a great opportunity. 80% saving on greenhouse gas emissions. I can blend at least up to 50% into jet fuel, tested and approved by Indian Air Force also. The other important economy is methanol, because there are 2 chapters. One is biofuel and alternative fuel. Regarding alternative fuel, in particular methanol, we have got too much stock of coal, low quality coal. So by coal gasification, we can make methanol. And just 1 year before, I launched the project in Bengaluru. The Bangalore State Road Transport Corporation, 15% adding methanol into diesel. The methanol rate, actually practically it is 18 rupees per liter, but now it is 25 rupees per liter, and by which we can save the cost and the pollution. It is successfully implemented. The RCF in Mumbai, they are making methanol. Then Assam Petroleum having capacity of 800 ton of methanol per day. And now Ashok Leyland and Tata is already having trucks with they can use on methanol, and they have also trucks on IC engine where they can use hydrogen. So these are the futuristic technology. Anywhere in any society, in any country, you need to plan for the future. The futuristic vision, futuristic technology and futuristic planning for every industry and every policy is very important. I feel that it is to be very important. Presently, we are importing LPG. Now the dimethyl ether, DME, we can easily add 20% into the LPG, domestic cooking gas, and we can reduce the cost of gas cylinder by 100 rupees. And also we can save the imports. Now already the ARAI has successfully experimented 15% blend of methanol with petrol and diesel. So because of our import is of 16 lakh crore, we need to find out lot of alternatives. लोग मुझे पूछते हैं कि तुम बोलते ये भी करो वो भी करो, फिर क्या होगा? मैं कुछ नहीं होगा, तुम्हारे में जितना दम होगा कर लो, तो भी पेट्रोल डीजल और फॉसिल फ्यूल का इंपोर्ट बहुत कम होगा. आप चिंता मत करिए, क्योंकि इंडिया के पास एक्सपर्टाइज है हाउ टू इंक्रीज पॉपुलेशन एंड हाउ टू इंक्रीज ऑटोमोबाइल नंबर. दोनों में बड़े मेहनत के साथ लोग भिड़े रात दिन. तो ये इतनी ग्रोथ है. अभी ये कंस्ट्रक्शन इक्विपमेंट में 22% ग्रोथ, ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री में ग्रोथ. अब आपने टोयोटो ने तो रजिस्ट्रेशन बंद कर दिया इनोवा. लोग मेरे पास आते हैं, देखो जरा सिफारिश करो, मिल सकता है क्या. सो देयर इज ए ह्यूज पोटेंशियल, ह्यूज डिमांड फॉर दैट. सो माय सजेशन इज देयर इज ए ह्यूज पोटेंशियल even in domestic market already, also in the export we can make big export, and that is to be very important. Regarding India, one of the important thing is our production cost is less. The raw material cost is less. The labor cost is less. And the most important thing is the trained engineering manpower, young talented manpower, highest manpower in the world available in India. And that is to be also a big strength. And the vendors are good. I don't know, I don't want to ask you this question. But your material, what you are making spare parts in Japan, what is the cost? And if you can make it in India, what is the cost? Then your profit will be going to increase. And that's the reason I am insisting for you to make more production in India. It will be more beneficial for you, and you can make your export from India. That is to be really, that was the dream of Vikram. And he was trying his level best for that. The other important thing is bio-CNG and bio-LNG. I have just got opportunity to launch LNG truck from Blue Energy in Chakan. And now the truck capacity is for 1400 kilometer or 1600 kilometer, the tank capacity. And there is a 50 to 60% saving as compared with the diesel. What is the problem in Indian economy? Our logistic cost is very high. The logistic cost in China is 8 to 10%. Logistic cost in European countries is 10 to 12%. USA also is 12%. And India, it go up to 16%. By making good roads, express highway, we are making Chennai to Bengaluru. Presently, it takes 4 to 5 hours. But into next 3 to 4 months, it will be only with the 2 hours from Bengaluru to Chennai. It is already highway from Mysore to Bengaluru 1 hour. So we are developing 36 express highways by which we can reduce the cost. In the country we have got the Parali is a byproduct, which is because of burning of Parali we are facing problem. So I am a chairman of Bio-CNG and Bio-LNG Manufacturing Association. We have presently lot of 175 units making Bio-CNG and Bio-LNG from rice straw and from biomass in the process. 40 units are already operational and more than 2000 units can be established. Government has a policy for that. So it will be bio-CNG and bio-LNG will be available. Nemba, I feel that even we have city buses on bio-CNG and even diesel tractor. Now just I got appointed to launch tractor on CNG from Mahindra. So I am telling them, because it is also a problem will come from CII. The tractor company was requesting me that don't go for Euro 6 emission norms in tractor. I say, okay, I am ready. You do one thing. You make the tractor on CNG, you can make it on electric, and make it on ethanol. I will not insist for that. It is with you to decide. Because this is the time. We have to protect our society from the pollution. And pollution is a big concern. So, my request to all of you, that CNG and LNG also can be a good fuel. At the same time, the green hydrogen is the fuel for the future. Madam, I am doing free of charge advertisement for you, Toyota Kirloskar. Every time in the media program, the TV and the journalists, I am use this biofuel, use this alternative fuel. I am very much against to petrol and diesel. I don't have to bother about anything for that. Because it is very hazardous to the society. And for pollution point of view, it is the time for the country that we have to protect ecology and environment. So green hydrogen is the futuristic fuel. And name of the car is Mirai. In Japan, the Mirai word means future. And now presently we are importing energy, but I am confident that we will be the country which will export energy. And in green hydrogen, it can be possible. We have got the 4 technology. One is hydrogen with electrolyzer. In Bengaluru, they have a big factory. But 1 kg of hydrogen, it takes somewhere 50 units of electricity. So that is a problem. So now there are 2 alternative technologies. They can make hydrogen from biomass. And our target is to reduce the cost of hydrogen by less than $1. And 1 kg of hydrogen is equivalent to 3 to 4 liter of diesel. And it is pollution free. So hydrogen is the fuel for the future. Just 3 days before I got appointed to launch JCB on hydrogen. Now the trucks, a lot of people are doing buses, trucks on hydrogen. And there is a huge potential for hydrogen filling stations and also hydrogen engines. Huge potential is there. I will request all of you, this can be a technology for the future. India potential is 5 million metric tons per year. Addition of 125 gigawatts energy capacity. Total investment 8 lakh crore. And import substitution for 4 lakh crores. Employment opportunity 10 lakh jobs. And current cost of hydrogen in India is 300 rupees per kg. And our objective is to take it up to less than $1. And 70% cost is power in green hydrogen. Power cost is there. So we need to have some new technology. Electrolyzers already, we are the major exporter of electrolyzer to USA. And that is to be a great pride for the country. And now 2030, we need to focus on demand of hydrogen and hydrogen generation. And 30% demand of hydrogen from transport sector for truck and buses. It can be ideal fuel for that. The fuel cell cars and hydrogen IC engine bus, trucks, there is a very huge demand in India at the same time in the export market. Making hydrogen from biomass, the Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru, and Dr. Yadav, Technical Institute Director from Mumbai, both are doing good experiments. And I feel that even railway is now in position to run their trains engines on hydrogen. They have already one pilot project they have started on narrow gauge. So I feel that hydrogen is really very, very important. Regarding electric, it is a very popular now. The electric car, electric scooter, electric buses, electric truck. Today I got opportunity to see the electric loader, everything. And now in this chemistry, particularly lithium ion chemistry, the cost of the lithium ion battery is very high. The cost previously when we started, it comes to $150 per kilowatt per hour. But now I just received the information that it comes to $115. And I'm confident that it will come to $100, then the cost of petrol vehicle and electric vehicle will be the same. And now it is very popular. People are giving priority for taking electric vehicle. There is a waiting list now. Already some of the Indian companies, people are coming to me, please recommend our name that we need electric vehicle as early as possible. There is a waiting list. So today I feel that we are making ropeways, cable car and sky buses, having 260 proposals with us. We are making electric trolley bus in Delhi to Jaipur on Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway. So we want to convert our mass rapid transport on electricity. The sky bus system, everywhere mass rapid transport electricity is the solution. Lot of new technology is there. And I feel that these futuristic technology are very important for the country. I really remember the contribution of Vikram Kirloskar regarding this green energy, green fuel, flex fuel, all this initiative, the way in which he was supporting me, it was really a great thing for me. It's very unfortunate when in the mission, one of a good friend who was always supporting for making India, green India, is India free from this pollution of fossil fuel. He was very much aware about the water conservation, green fuel. It's very unfortunate today he is not here. I remember last time, 4 years before or somewhere, I was here for this exhibition and Vikram was the chairman of CII. I am really remembering him as my good friend. I am really happy that CII has taken initiative to start a memorable lecture on his name. Again, it is really a great thing. I am giving my special thanks to CII and I am confident that with the able leadership of his Gitanjali ji and his daughter, with the cooperation of Toyota, 100%, the dream of Vikram, 100% will be completed. Once again, I am giving my thanks to all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Now, I request Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee to give a small token of appreciation to the Honorable Minister, please.
It's a 2 second.